Now I'd like to introduce our next comic. She's a comic, a writer, a comic writer, an actress, producer, and a Second City alum, but most importantly, she's a mom. May we please hear a big round of applause for Michele Karpel. Michele Karpel, come to the stage,
please. Welcome. I'm so excited. I have so much to talk about, so I'm going to get right into it. Okay. So, here's something unusual. I am married. I've been married for 17 years. I know. I totally gave it like 3 to 5 years tops. It's shocking. Totally lost that bet. But, I try to, be the best wife I can be. Well, not every day. That's boring. But I do stuff to make it a little exciting. Like I've been reading some mommy porn, 50 Shades sort of thing. So after I read my most recent one, I told my husband, you got to do a better job of trying to take care of me. And he's like, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, well, you got to stop snoring when I'm trying to read. So there's that. The other night, he was in the living room and I'm in the bedroom, and I took a sexy picture and I texted it to him. And I hear the ding. I know he got it. Nothing. I'm like, hey! Check your phone! It's like, wait a minute, I'm doing something! So I cleaned my bathroom. I have a really clean bathroom. But, so, there's that marriage thing. I was thinking about, being married this long, you don't get a chance to do a lot of romantic things. So, I was thinking about the things that I used to do. Like, I was thinking about my first slow dance. You remember your first slow dance? Mine was at Disneyland. It was with the trombone player for the Disneyland Dixieland Band. I'm not the kind of girl, I know it's a surprise, but I'm not the groupie that, dresses real slutty and then fucks the rock star after the concert. I'm the girl who helps the trombone player empty out his spit valve, and then I fuck him after the concert. So, there's that. So anyway, I have 2 kids. I have a boy. I learned so much having a boy. I've learned so much about the T-Rex. He's very angry because he cannot reach his cock. It's like no matter how hard he tries, and he's not roaring people. He is screaming in frustration. And he's got these little chafed dinosaur nipples. They did not have salve back then. Sad. It's a sad tale. So my son is only 10 years old and he's already talking about where he wants to go to college. He wants to go to where his dad went. What's wrong with where I went? Marinello School of Beauty. Once you know how to pin curl people, it's life lessons. I have a daughter too. She's 6. She's a whiner, guys. I'm just gonna put it out there. And I'm one of those parents. I'm like, you want TV? I'm gonna put on Dora, and I put on Dora, and there's no fucking Dora on. She's like, you lied to me. I'm like, oh my God, there's so many other things I'm gonna lie to you about. Like you were a pretty baby. No, she was hairy. My daughter's going to be an entertainer. She's always singing around the house and dancing around the house. She invited me into her room the other day because she was putting on a puppet show, using her vagina as a puppet. I know. And I walked in and I was horrified, and I didn't want to scream at her and give her all these body image issues, but at the same time, I don't want her to have the bat wings. So I just sat there praying for an aneurysm. It didn't come. I don't know, sometimes I get really frustrated with my kids and I just sit in a corner. I'm like, sweet baby Jesus, what should I do? And then I'm like, I bet you that baby Jesus was a brat too. He could not have been perfect from manger to cross. I'm just not going to believe it. You know, his first word, it could have been fart. We don't know. You know, maybe when he was 2, he was throwing one of those fits, arching his back because he's not going to put his sandals on. And Mary's like, fine, okay, burn your feet on the hot sand. I don't care. It could have happened that way. I think about those things, so I don't feel alone. So what else do I want to talk to you about tonight? I'm a member of the PTA. I got my company, the company I work for, to donate a computer to the school. So after they got the computer, I went to the next PTA meeting so they could thank me. Nothing. It's PTA bitches to the school. That's okay, because I'm gonna sleep with all their husbands. And the joke will be on them because I suck in bed. No, not that side. Not very good. So I used to be good though. Okay. So one time I had sex in a Jeep on a mountain and we only stopped because a police helicopter with a floodlight chased us away. All right, it wasn't a floodlight. It was a Kmart security guard. And it wasn't like, helicopter. Really. It's a Pinto and Reseda. And I was alone. I don't have much time left, but I did want to give you a couple of hints. Oh, no, I want to do something else. Okay, so I've been doing some sort of self-realization lately, and I wanted to talk to you about this thing. I went to this church. It's called the New Thought Church. And so there aren't any new thoughts going on there. You walk in and the minister, he keeps saying the same thing over and over. It is done, and it is done. Well, it must have been done before I got there because there was nothing changing in my life the entire time that I was there. It was just a lot of white privileged people praying for, nicer cars, bigger houses, a stronger resistance to carbs. Here's a thought. Let's send them to Zimbabwe to hold some AIDS babies or feed a starving child. Or they can go in the bushes and kill themselves. That's a new thought. Anyway, that's my time. I'm Michele Karpel. Thank you so much.
I'll never be able to look at a dinosaur the same.